passionate healthcare providers educational series.
Atomy creates and distributes high-quality products. Things we all use every day, such as shampoo, conditioner, soap, toothpaste and toothbrushes, beauty items, cosmetics, health supplements, and much more. And Atomy is committed to bringing these prestige luxury items to the mass market. This strategy is known as mastige. And Atomy's concept is to enable consumers to swap brands. Atomy has an ethos of absolute quality, absolute price. It means Atomy is dedicated to ensuring its products are of a quality that is unmatchable for the price customers pay. And it's so simple to switch brand when what's on offer is unbeatable in quality and price. Remember that. Absolute quality, absolute price. Quality that is as good as, if not better, than designer brands at a fraction of the price. Atomy is an online shop or shopping mall. And hey, it's free and easy to join and set up an account. Yes, free to join. And once registered as a member, you have exclusive access to the Atomy product range. Here's the really good part. Buying from Atomy gives you points, known as personal point value, or to keep it really short, PPV. Each product has its own PV. Your PPV accumulates and never expires. You only have to make one purchase a year, no matter how small, to keep your account active. And that's no problem, because you love Atomy's absolute quality and absolute price, right? It gets better. You share Atomy's secret with others, they become members, and when they shop, you all earn PV. And what does PV mean? Cash, paid to you as commission. This is a new age of retail. Atomy puts the consumers first and rewards them for their loyalty. Although some members simply choose to shop for their own personal needs, many decide to develop their membership into full-time, lucrative businesses. Let's look at how this works in a little more detail. Let's say you recommend Atomy to your cousin, Jane, because you love using Atomy products so much. You become Jane's sponsor and give her your ID to enable her to register as an Atomy member. Jane is then automatically registered under your A market, your left leg. Then you recommend to your friend Adam, and he becomes registered in your B market, your right leg. Adam could be in Canada or China. Atomy membership is global. You, or Jane, or Adam can then sponsor more members to join your left or right leg, your A or B markets. They are added down the line, and they don't need to live in your country either. Everyone in each of your market legs generates PV. Remember that? Point value? You have your own PV, and every day your market legs generate group PV. As soon as your own PV exceeds 10,000, earned from purchasing one Atomy shampoo or face wash, for example, and each of your market legs exceeds 300,000 each month, you earn commission. Everyone in each of your market legs who qualifies becomes eligible to receive the same amount of commission. The larger your markets and the greater the collective PV, the higher the commission will be. And it's worth noting, keeping your market legs equally balanced is important. Group PV is calculated on the leg with the smaller PV volume. This is part of the secret of success with Atomy. Hard work is never wasted. And it doesn't stop there. As your network grows, so does your regular collective PV. And the hard work invested takes you higher up the ranks of mastership, which comes with life-changing bonuses. You can cherish the spirit of Atomy through its products of absolute quality and absolute price. You can share the good news and reap great rewards by doing so. You may have discovered Atomy compensation videos on YouTube or Channel Atomy already. More details about how it works is freely available. And Atomy's Success Academies and seminars will provide regular, inspiring support to members, and prospective members too.
Alrighty then. There we go, there we go, there we go. Indeed. Okay. Like I say, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Passionate Healthcare Provider Educational Series. Definitely. Hey, I have something to show everyone. And I don't know if anybody have ordered it or, I believe that several of us really need to kind of hop in and probably order some of this. I know I'm going to order some. There's a new product that's in, okay, Atomy, okay, that brightening care, back, that nut square, Atomy nut square. Okay, all right, let me close this. But that's not what I want to show. Let me log in. It's the new product that they have. Not the tooth. Atomy mouthwash, portable mouthwash. Interesting. Okay. Portable mouthwash. Okay. Interesting. Hey, you probably could sell this to a lot of pastors in the pulpit. A lot of times they'd be chewing on mints and stuff like this. Well, after they sermon, they knew it needed a little refreshing. So with the mouthwash, you got to read about that. But here's something. It says quantum energy stick. Now, okay, now without the shipping, price on it is $61. Quantum energy stick. And it's 30 of them in a pack in here, 30 of them. It's got to be some good stuff. But I was looking at it, and I was reading some of the information. I think it has some pretty interesting. Besides energy, there was some other things that it had going on for itself. Let me see here. Let me go down. Now, if you've already experienced this product, we would love to hear your testimony. But this right here might be worth it. Maybe by manage body temperature by maintaining proper blood flow in the heart. Oh, treats all types of bleeding. Wow, including hemorrhages. Okay. No, that's not hemorrhages. Don't worry right there. I might have learned that one term. Okay, nosebleed might be hemorrhage. Okay. Blood and urine, feces. So I would get on to the Global Mall and read about it. Next week, I have one of the doctors to talk about it, kind of go into it. It looks interesting. All these products No matter how much they cost, they are really working. They are working. This might be a game buster. For a little while, we didn't pay attention to the let's see, one for asthma. Didn't pay attention. This is one that we pay attention to. Well, we didn't pay attention to the stomach. I mean, to the stomach health. All of a sudden, that has became a big hit. What else? Wait a minute, something that I don't see. Did I go past it in the mall? Wait a minute. That's the energy over there in the health. Okay, I apologize. I'm just going on right now. Hey, let's continue this program, and I would like to invite a couple of people to the stage to share a testimony for this week. Okay, because y'all didn't get on here for me to ramble through pages. Okay, so let's. Who has a testimony? Let's see. Oh, Christy. Christy raised her hand. What is it that you love to share this evening, Christy?
Yes, yes, I'm very excited. I've been taking Hemohim for about maybe a month, maybe a little bit over a month. But I take the Hemohim, I take the vitamin C and other products like the B complex and I think the vitamin D. I take those.
Mhm.
Anyway, I went a couple of days ago, about 3 days ago actually, and I was able for the first time in over 25 years, I was able to donate blood. Listen, I've always taken the iron from the doctor, and it had vitamin C in the iron. But no matter
Okay,
how much I took, it never got my hemoglobin never got over 9. One time it was as low as 7, then it was 8, then it was 9, but it never got over 9. And so they were like, okay, well, we may have to send you to an oncologist to find out why your blood won't come up. We may have to do a colonoscopy. We may have to do all these different things. So I started
right.
taking the hemohim, and just a week ago now, my blood
Uh-huh.
when I had my labs done, she was like,
Uh-huh.
okay, something's working. Your hemoglobin is up to 11. So
11?
from last week to this week, it went from 11 to 13.5.
What?
So for the first time, like I say, in over 25 years, because every time I go, they be like, "Nah, you can't donate. Your hemoglobin's too low. Thank you for trying. Maybe next time." And I was taking the iron faithfully, and it had the vitamin C in the iron, and that came from the pharmacy, and I
Right.
was taking it faithfully. But my levels never came up. But when that lady told me that, I said, "No, ma'am, I have to see that on the screen. I need to see that." She said, "Look, it's 13.5."
Wow,
I could not believe
13.5.
it.
Ooh.
Yes.
My. That's an awesome thing.
And I've
13.5.
never been over 9 ever since I was like
Okay.
12 years old.
12 years old.
Yep, never been over
My.
9.
So how many of those hymns you been taking a day?
Well, I some days I'll take 2, some days I'll
Uh-huh.
take 1. It just depends. If I remember to take 2, I'll take 2.
Okay. Okay. Hey, I'm telling you the best way to do it. Just remember to take two at one time. Then you want to
That'll be
think
the
about
best
the
way.
seven. That'll be the best
That'll be the
way.
best way. And then I did,
But
I did like you said one morning, and it was more tolerable. I went ahead and put it in the warm water with the manuka honey, and that was
uh,
good. I did that because I remember you
the,
said do that. You do your little
the hoppy
toddy or
toppy.
whatever.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. So I did that a couple of mornings. But yeah,
Wow.
that's my testimony.
You go, girl. Indeed.
All
All
right now.
right. Definitely. So if you're anemic or low iron, you need that hemohim. Now we also have an iron formula, but so
I was thinking
like
about
I
getting it, but I don't even really need it now.
okay, okay, have you however you want to play it. Indeed, I okay, that'll work. Okay, Carol Spain, Carol.
Good evening. How are you all doing this evening?
Hey,
I have
Carol.
a great testimony. On
Okay,
yesterday, I was at an event where I was a vendor.
okay.
While I was there, the lady who's in charge of the event had an episode. She came
Oh,
out and she said, "Do any of you all have a Coke?" No one had a Coke, and she said, "I need a Coke. I'm gonna be sick." So I said to her, I said, "What do you mean you're going to be sick?" She said, "I have autoimmune deficiency. So
the
I
lady
have to
who,
have the
go
lady
on. I'm sorry.
yes,
Who put on the
and
event?
yes." So
Okay.
I said to her, I said, "Hold on just a minute." I went and got a pack of Hemohim. I said, "I need you to drink this." She said, "Come, let's go in my office." We went into her office. I opened the pack. She drank it.
Uh-huh.
Then I took her scissors and I cut the pack open because and I say, "Put it anywhere that's ailing you." She said, "You don't know. I'm broke out." We went in the bathroom. She pulled up her top. She don't wear a bra because of when she has this autoimmune deficiency that happens to her, she started breaking out.
Okay.
So she was broke out all over her breast. So I
Okay.
told her to rub it on her breast. And she said, "You should see the back of my thighs." She pulled up her pants down. I looked at the back of her thighs and I still had some hem inside the pack and I rubbed it on her thighs.
Wow.
Within an hour, that was about 11 o'clock. About 12:30, 1 o'clock, I went over to her and I said, "You haven't come to tell me how you feel." She said, "You did not hear my testimony?" I said, "I just came from the restroom, so what do you mean?" She said, "Your gift basket that you gave the person who wanted, I stood
Uh-huh.
in front of the room, told everybody what happened and how within an hour I felt 100% better, and all of my rashes that she had on her where I put the hem went away.
Wow. Awesome. Awesome.
She
That
said,
is
"I have had this symptom since 2009. I have never ever had something to work that fast."
great.
So she said, "I'm
Wow.
sold on the Adamant product." That was her first time ever hearing about Adamant.
Wow. Wow. Good thing you picked up on that. Good thing, she spoke that. And what came to her? The very present help that she. Wow. Thank you. Thank you very much, Carol.
Thank
Sharing
you.
that
Thank you.
testimony. Yeah.
Keep
Anybody
a
have
pack of hem with you at all times.
right? Definitely. Someone put it in chat, a miracle. They are all just celebrating, celebrating. Anybody have any questions they want to ask Carol about that situation? Uh, yes, she was brave. Yes, she was bold. But most of all, she was a pleasant servant.
Well, she just gave me another remedy. I never knew about rubbing the hem on you, but okay.
I'm rubbing
Good.
some on me right now.
Okay,
Thanks,
now.
Carol.
Oh boy. No,
Good
no.
night.
I guess we should
Okay,
keep
good
it.
good night.
Hi, how are you?
Good night, Tammy. Oh wait. You got a testimony, Tammy?
I don't have a testimony, but I did hear you say I have a couple of guests on the call, by the way. So far the call is really good. But I
In the water too. So check that out, those pictures. Okay.
thank you so
Now,
much, Mr. Edward.
you're welcome. You're
That
welcome.
noni don't taste so good. I'm sorry, but but I'll try it because look, anything nasty, that's the good stuff. So I
Well,
don't mind. I've had either one
okay.
before.
Okay. Do you have it cold? Do you have the noni juice cold?
Yes, I love the noni juice cold.
Okay. Oh, right, right. That's
It was another company that I was in, and I'm not gonna reveal it. So I know about the noni juice. So
right.
yes, I do it cold. I just haven't
Do it
took
cold.
this noni juice, but noni is noni no matter what. But I
Wait a
do
minute.
want to
Okay.
get this one.
No, 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 no,
You
no.
said you haven't had this noni juice?
If you haven't had
No, what I
Adamine,
was saying, right,
it's
right,
way
right,
different.
right. But I know what noni juice
Oh,
tastes like.
Right,
Noni is
but
no,
what I'm
noni,
saying,
straight
no,
across
oh,
the
no,
well,
board.
no,
This
well,
one.
no, 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 no,
Wait,
no,
wait,
no,
No,
wait,
I
wait.
will not.
no, no,
Mm-mm.
no, no, no.
Dr. Week, tell it.
yeah, yeah. Everybody's going
This
like,
is
oh no, no, no.
Noni is
We ain't
not
got
no,
dope.
Oh,
no,
I done stirred
no,
everybody
no,
up.
no,
yeah,
no,
Hello,
no, no,
everybody.
no,
How
no.
y'all doing?
That
No,
noni is
no,
nice.
no, no, no. You gotta
yeah,
taste this one.
yeah, yeah.
Oh no, no, no. I will. I promise. I
This
will because
one.
I want to know what it tastes like.
Okay, so it has um, coconut sugar, and then it has a citrus fruit,
Oh wow.
something like a lime. Yeah, it doesn't taste like the noni of old. No, this is totally different.
But
This
you
is
don't know what
this
noni
noni
means.
here is, first of all, it starts out as organic because Adamy owned their own farms out in Java Island, and it's
Oh.
picked, cleaned, and flash frozen and flown to Korea for processing. Then it
Oh.
is fermented with 7 probiotics for over 1,440 hours. So
Wow.
this isn't the ordinary thing. This is a
Thank you
concentrate.
so much for sharing. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm
Yes,
gonna get
ma'am.
some.
Yes.
Thank you,
That's
Dr. Lee.
All
That's
right.
Dr. Joy, right?
No,
Dr.
this is
Willie.
Dr. Waleetha Williams. Dr. Waleetha.
Oh, Dr. Walita. Hi. Thank you so much for sharing. I'm gonna get some right after this call right now with coconut.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Okay.
And
All right.
Yes.
coconut
Thank
is
you, Tammy.
phenomenal.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Tammy. Now, I tell you what, we're gonna. I don't. Let's see. Um, I see Christy raise her hand and Carol. Carol, okay. Make your comment, make it short, and then okay, because we need to get into
I'm gonna
the
make it
doctor
very
this time.
short.
Yes.
Pastor,
Okay.
today I did another vending event, and there was
Mhm.
a vendor who said, "Oh my God, my foot is hurting right in the arch." She kept
Okay.
saying it. I'm
Okay.
across the room. I took
Right.
her pain pack with a pair of scissors, walked to her table, and said, "Will you let me see where it's hurting?" I cut the pack and gave it to her. She put it on her foot. Within an hour, she came over and said, "Can I buy those?" She bought 2 packs.
Right. Awesome. Awesome. Definitely. See, we must
Mm-hmm.
understand when we doing these vendoring and we're out there, you know what? You might if don't nobody show up, the other vendors are your customers. The other vendors have a circle of people in there. So hey, you know, share, share. Definitely. Yes.
I
Um,
had a quick question about the noni juice. Is it supposed to be cold, or can you drink it room temp? How do you? I mean,
It's
are you
supposed
supposed
to
to
be
drink it
well,
cold.
cold?
It's
right.
supposed to be cold. Yes. You keep it in the
Okay, got
refrigerator. Once you open it,
okay,
you keep it in the refrigerator.
okay, okay.
Yeah. So so if you want to take it to work with you, Christy, put it in a cooler and take it on. Or put okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, on
Okay.
ice. Okay. All right. Now then. Okay. All right.
Here's a
Dr.
question,
Lisa, I
please.
know you and Dr. Joy and Dr. Roberta was together this evening. Who has something for us on this
Whoa,
evening? I'm
you
like,
want to know what we were doing? We were talking about.
you know, we need to get like probably like at the Academy Center. I don't know if we got the video or what. We might have the video, some type of like a round table. And then we can show it during
Uh-huh.
the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Right. And then we can
But
show it and then they can ask questions after they see this round table.
hmm but what I want to do is I want to just share, our hearts, what we came together on. And the thing that
we all three of us, and you included, what we are concerned about is people. People are suffering needlessly. And some of them are not only falling ill, but they're falling out of life. And we have to do all we can. We have to do more to reach more people and to awaken the awareness that there are other alternatives, because so many people are thinking that, oh, I'm going to have this pain for the rest of my life. They don't realize that there are answers, other answers, alternative answers, answers that come from nature, that come from the plants. And so we have to rededicate our time and our energy to just reaching out, and don't give up until you awaken that awareness in each and every person that you can be empowered to change your health. You are in charge. You are in charge of your health, not the doctor. You are the one that's in charge. So if you are in charge, then it's up to you to educate yourself, to find the information that is needed, and to pay attention, and to take action, and to utilize the information when you find it. So this is what was really on our hearts. And we were just thinking, how can we reach more people? How can we awaken people quickly enough to make sure that they make the change before it's too late? Because we have that happening also. So this is what we were talking about. And we just want to enlist everyone on this call. I see there's about 80 people on this call. And so we can imagine if we can get all 80 of us to just dedicate ourselves to sharing, 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 just sharing the concept that you can get better. I don't care how rare the diagnosis is. I don't care how advanced it is. You're going to find somebody on planet Earth who has beat it. And so it's just a matter of getting the right information and putting it into action. So that's what we were really talking about this afternoon, the three of us, is how can we be more effective and enlist more people, not to be a dead end, because we have a lot of people who are getting the information on Atomy products. They're experiencing the Atomy products and they see what can happen. But now take the next step and share that information, because even research has confirmed a person can read a book, they can see it on TV, they can watch it in a movie, they can see magazines, but they're not going to be convinced to make that change until they interact with someone who has made a change and can see that, yes, there is hope. So that's what we were talking about.
So, so with the product line itself, okay, all right. What particular product? Well, I guess I know you're talking about all the products because we have
Uh-huh.
different
But I can
protocols for
tell
certain
you,
things.
I can tell you one stands out, and that is the hemohim. Hemohim stands tall above everything, because when you can work on the cellular level like hemohim, it works in the level of the bone marrow where where your red cells and white cells are created. Because remember, these cells are dying off on a daily basis and they're being rebuilt. So with hemohim, now when they're being rebuilt, guess what? They are healthier than they were before. So that is what you need. I don't care what the situation is. If you can rebuild your cells, your red cells, and even create more white blood cells too, because the white blood cells are the ones, those are macrophages. Those are the ones that are going to get rid of what doesn't need to be there. So I would say hemohim is definitely my number one above all. And then we start adding. But hemohim, it just puts the body into that overdrive to begin the healing process. Okay. So hemohim, and it's unique. I don't know, you can't get that effect from anything else. There's no replacement for it. So I'm advising everyone, get the hemohim, take your 2 packs when you first wake up in the morning, drink you some water, and you can have some noni with it. Okay, I have some noni and I have a probiotic. So I have my little morning uh ritual. But you can't outdo hemo here.
Awesome. Awesome. Dr. Joy, sound like you're
Yes,
out and about. Okay.
yes.
All right.
I've
Share
got
with it.
something I want to add to the back of that.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
so. What I want to add is this: that hemohim puts your body in an alkaline pH. That's the
Mm,
one thing. Wouldn't you say, Dr. Williams?
yes,
And an
yes.
alkaline body, guess what? You can't do. You can't touch that.
You can't
You
have
can't touch
disease in
that.
there. Uh-huh. Yeah.
There's, yeah, absolutely. The game is over right there. Yes. So if you
Okay.
can put 2 in the morning and maybe 1 in the afternoon, especially if you've already attracted a sickness to your body by being a little negligent, now you can keep that body holding that alkaline.
Yep. Uh-huh. Exactly.
And thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Dr. Roberta.
Yes.
Hello. Dr. Roberta.
Hello there. How are you doing,
Hey,
Dr. Stroger?
wait a minute. Are you in the same vehicle with Dr. Joy? Are both y'all riding down the road?
No, we both are driving down the road.
Wow, wow, wow. Okay, okay, okay. Outside of the Himo here, what particular product do you like, Dr. Roberta?
Oh my gosh. If I had to choose one outside of the hemo hymn,
Right.
it would have to be that Manuka honey.
Oh, the Manuka honey.
I
Okay.
love
Mhm.
that Manuka honey. Yes. Yes.
Mm.
Hello, everyone. Dr. Joy,
Hello.
Dr. Letha and I, we had a great meeting today, and we discussed exactly what Dr. Walitha said on how we can reach more people and help the people reach optimal help that we already have captivated. And that's what we were discussing, and that's our goal, that's our aim. But that Manuka honey strengthens your immune system. To add on to what Dr. Walitha and Dr. Joy have already talked about, that immune system, because your immune system touches almost every organ in your body. Your immune system consists of your lymphatic system, your lymphatic drainage, like Dr. Walitha was talking about today. It consists of the lining, the mucosal lining in your mouth, the mucosal lining in your gut. Your immune system is your gut. Your immune system is also the lining in the vaginal area. Your immune system is the thymus that lies behind your collarbone, behind the sternum. And what your thymus does is that it helps to guide and regulate the immune system. Those red and white blood cells kind of tells them and kind of direct them on what to do and where to go. And your immune system, as Dr. Walitha said, it also is composed of your red blood cells and your white blood cells, and also your bone marrow where those cells are made. So if you can keep a healthy immune system with COVID back on the rise, but my second one I like is the green propolis, because COVID is back on the rise. And one of my coworkers had COVID one day. She was getting ready to go to the clinic. And I gave her a bottle of propolis and I said, spray your throat. So she sprayed her throat. And then the next day she came in and we're like, what are you doing here? You have COVID. She said, no, you cured my COVID yesterday. She said, when you gave me that spray, and I sprayed my throat, and it instantly stopped hurting, and my eyes cleared up. They were all red, and I could swallow. And she said, and all the mucus, I began to, it was decongested, and I could get it up and out. And she said, and my son had it too. And I sprayed his throat. Can you give it to children? I said, if you can, it's too late. You already did. But yes, you could give it to children. So she
Okay.
said, I canceled my appointment at the clinic, and I felt so good. I am at work today without a fever. So the Manuka honey and the propolis spray, because it builds your immune system. And when you have a healthy immune system, like Dr. Joy and Dr. Walitha said, the body will heal itself.
Wow.
It
Wow.
has those 263 trillion stem cells that's activated with a healthy immune system.
Yes. Yes, definitely. That's awesome. That's
Yes.
right. I'm
And
telling you.
you can take the Manuka honey in that prepared tea, and it helps you sleep. It helps the body gets rested. When the body is rested, it helps to build the immune system. And now that it's getting cold, the weather is changing, your immune system is going low because
Right.
of the barometric changes in the weather and in the earth, the solar system. So you need all those, the hemohim, the propolis, and the manuka honey, all three of those working together. And the manuka honey, remember, it has the honeysuckle flower in it. So that honeysuckle flower is the same makeup and same chemistry as your blood. And with the
Okay.
hemohim modulating the blood, you can't do anything but be healthy.
Wow. I hope everybody was taking notes on that. Yeah. Cause you know what? I have it. I have the Manuka honey. Cause when it came back, I got two of them. I'm gonna always stay one or two ahead with that Manuka honey. Okay, definitely. And Christy, when you see Veronica, tell her we waiting on that mobile wound clinic. Okay,
Okay, yeah, we
waiting
gonna
on
do
that.
that.
Hey, we waiting on that. Do I tell you? Come on now, and we're gonna help people. So, okay, all right. Let me see. Is
Hello,
is Dr. Chapman on the Zoom on this evening?
hello.
She's
I had
one
a quick
of our
question.
new doctors. We have
I
two
think
new
I think
doctors.
she has a birthday celebration.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. We have two new doctors that's preparing in the wing. You know, they got to get a little training in first, but uh we're gonna be able to. Hopefully, we might be able to have both of them on there and welcome them. To the academy on next week. And that's
Family.
Dr. Chapman and Dr. Addison. Yes, and Dr. Addison. So we are being fruitful and we are multiplying. Now, all right. Now it's
Hello,
about
a
8:43.
quick
So
question.
we need to open this up to some questions. To some questions. And
Hello.
raise your hand.
Yes.
Um,
Is it my time?
and
Is it my time? I'm Winnie.
Winnie.
Thank you. So,
Yes.
first of all, I beg your pardon because English is not my first language. I'm gonna ask what the lady just told right now for people who have been vaccinated against COVID. Did she said she recommend Manuka honey, Himohim, and green propolis spray? Is that true?
Yes.
Both of the three.
Yes.
Thank you very much. So help people who have been vaccinated against COVID.
Right.
Perfect.
And
It
you
is one.
you also need the ginkgo natto.
The what?
Ginkgo natto.
Kinka noodle.
Ginkgo natto, right, Dr. Walita?
Okay, I hope we have it in Europe. Thank you. It was one of my three questions. The two others question, one
Okay,
of them,
okay, before you do that, let's come back because it's um let's just keep it to two right now. Later on,
okay.
if we have enough time, we might can come back. But let's just keep it at two. Everybody, let's keep it at two. What's the second question?
The second one
Mhm.
is a man who is 66 years old, and he has what they call myasthenia gravis. Myasthenia gravis. It's a rare disease that produces antibodies. He was treated in 2011 and has been taking hemohim for 2 months. The question is is he doing right? Should he continue, stop, or add anything else, please?
Okay, I'm I'm not I'm not understanding. Let's say his situation as far as um what the problem is.
Yeah, the problem is
Oh,
having this disease, the body produce antibodies.
okay,
So he wonder if it's good idea to continue taking hemohim or if he should stop or add any atomic product, please.
okay, Dr. Walita, can you unmute?
Hello?
Oh wait, no, Dr. Walita.
Yes, sir.
So, okay, do you need for her to ask that question one more time? Because all I know is that from what she said,
Yes. The answer is yes. Continue with the hemohim
Mhm.
because the thing about hemohim is it is an immune system modulator.
Yes.
So it will balance the immune system in whichever
Oh,
direction it needs to go.
oh,
So
okay.
it can backpedal or it can up it. Either way, it's going to balance it. It's an immune modulator. That's the key word.
Thank you.
and
Thank
how
you.
many was he taking a day?
Sorry, I didn't ask. What
How,
is,
right, you need to find out how many, because sometimes, uh, a certain extreme situation, you may have to do anywhere between 4 to 6. So it's all according to how extreme his situation is.
but he has been
Okay,
taking for 2 months now.
right, but still, a lot of times, our doctors have said that 6 a day is the sweet spot.
Sorry?
6, that 6 a day
He
it
should take 6 a day.
is. But I don't, like I say, we need to find out. Let us know next week how many he's been taking. Okay.
Okay.
All right. See you
Okay.
next week. Okay.
Okay.
Odie,
Thank you very much.
is it Odie or Odell?
Odile, thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah, my question is to get a protocol for someone who has lungs cancer, please.
Say again.
Lungs cancer
Did you say
protocol.
long? Did you say lung
Lungs,
cancer? Oh, cancer.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter which cancer, it's the same protocol.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay, thank you.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
Okay. What's that? Barun?
Oh, yes. Thank you very much for the presentation. I just had a quick question in terms of how many to take. Is it two a day at once? Is it one twice a day, morning, evening? Does it matter? Is it, there's some people who take it two times, twice a day, so that makes four. We just wanted to have clarification on that. Thank you.
Are you saying like, okay, for example, like for normal upkeep, I'm gonna say normal upkeep, you could take one twice a day, but as long as you get the
Okay.
two in, or you could
Okay.
take it, two at one time. Now, if you got some health issues, that's a different story.
Yeah, if in the case of health issues such as a cancer or whether it's a
Yeah,
stroke or anything
yeah.
else,
Because
that way.
when you're talking about something extreme, like I say, that sweet spot is six a day, and that would be two, three times a day.
Okay. But is there a way to determine whether it's however the person feels, or is it a matter of trying it out as we go along? So,
Well, what you're doing is you're targeting something. You're not targeting a feeling. You're targeting whatever's going on with your body. Does that make sense?
yeah, indeed, yeah. But it shouldn't be more than six a day. But that would be the ideal, the most
Right.
you can take.
Now, if you're talking about as for they feel, once they go back to their doctor, and it's based upon how their numbers looking. Once they go
Okay.
back to their doctor, because
And that's through a blood test, the for the
well, if you
test?
got cancer, you're probably gonna have some checkups,
Yeah, for sure.
and they'll let you know, your numbers looking good or your numbers looking bad.
Okay. Based on that.
See, you know, you I mean, we've had people to, for example, somebody was doing it for diabetes.
Okay.
Okay, now then, if your numbers are at 5.3, and the doctor's telling you that, man, it looks like to me you have the numbers of a person that don't have diabetes,
Hmm.
then if you were taking 4 a day, if you were taking six a day, you're probably gonna back it off and just do that two a day just to maintain.
Got it.
Yeah, that's the rest of the story on that. Okay, next question.
Okay,
Someone else?
I have a question. Do we have vitamin? Can you hear me?
Yes, Dr. Kennedy.
Yeah. Do we have vitamin D?
Wait a minute, you just asked a question. Do we have vitamin D?
And yeah, I'm not sure. I know we have. Do yes.
Okay, do we have vitamin D?
Yes, we
Yes.
do.
Okay, that's good because I didn't know if we sold it
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
I
we
know what
have
you
an
were saying.
excellent, we have vitamin D3 with K2, and it also has a 5 mushroom blend.
Right.
Okay.
It's
You
vegan,
can,
only vegan one available.
right.
Okay, because I know
You
she was talking about the myasthenia gravis,
Mhm.
and I know that it's crucial for both the autoimmune response and skeletal muscle function. Vitamin D is, and I know that myasthenia gravis deals with like the muscle weakness as well. So it'll be a good thing if she incorporate the vitamin D too. Plays a big part in
okay.
helping out with myasthenia gravis, along with the hemohim.
Right.
Like I
You
said, I
can
love the hemo him. I tell everybody hemo him everything. Right.
right. You can download the app and you'll be able to see all the products. And it's
Hmm.
always good to get familiar with the products.
Right.
Because we and you can go to the website and check out. We encourage everyone to, take your time and look at all the products and read about them. A lot of times when you read about these products, it kind of you can put two and two together. But if you
Right. Cause
never if you never go, you can't put two and two together because
right, I look at it all the time, but I just
no, I'm just speaking
I
general to
know
everyone.
I know. But I do have
Yeah.
another question. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, and that'll be your second question. Yes, Dr.
And a
Kennedy.
manuka honey, I was
knew about the manuka honey for the throat, but I forgot about the propolis. You know, it could be propolis like a natural antibiotic. And so that's what I'm going to purchase next because I forgot that we had propolis. Some
Okay.
powerful stuff be propolis.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, then thank you for your question.
I'll
Indeed,
come
Dr.
in.
Kenneth. Yeah, thank you. Okay, next, who wants to unmute the mic? Okay, no one else has any question. Winnie,
Yes.
what was your third question?
Thank you very much. It's a child who is 3 years old. He
Two?
has three.
Oh, three. Okay.
He has had adrenal gland cancer. He has had 2 chemotherapy treatments. So the question is, which advice could you provide for him, please?
I didn't hear what he had.
Adrenal gland cancer.
Oh,
Adrenal.
adrenal gland cancer. Uh-huh.
Yes. He's 3 years.
Oh my. Okay. So for that, I would definitely lean into the hemohim.
Okay.
And you say he's 3 years old?
Yes.
So he gets, instead of getting the full packet, he probably will get a teaspoonful 3 times a day.
I need to write down a teaspoon
Yeah.
once a day,
3 times a day.
3 times a day. Oh, thank you very much. Something else, maybe?
He could also have the you see, 3 years old. He could have the pomegranate beauty.
A what, please?
Pomegranate.
Pomegranate.
Yeah, and it's a jelly stick, so you would probably give him a half twice a day.
What, please?
1/2 of the stick, two
One
times a day. Yeah,
Yeah.
it
One
comes in a
half.
jelly stick. It's like a fruit roll-up. It's a jelly stick. So you're only going to need to give him half 2 times a day.
Oh my gosh, my English is so sick.
Il a besoin de prendre la moitié, madame.
Pardon?
Il a besoin de prendre la moitié de ce... c'est comme un gelo.
Un gel.
Oui, c'est un bar. C'est comme des barres. Tu la divises par 2.
Comment s'appelle le gel?
Pomegranate. Beauty, elle a dit ça.
Ah, oh, très, très bien, merci. Donc, diviser par 2 le gel stick.
Yes.
Oh, thank you very much. So you
That's
said,
it right there.
so you said,
Regardez sur l'écran, le pasteur vient de le mettre.
let me see. Okay, let me take a picture. Okay, thank you so much. Let me take a picture.
Okay. So,
So
while
this
she's
one,
while she's taking a picture, okay, and we have another hand that we're gonna move on to the next person. Another hand is made. Is that
thank you very
Monica?
much. Thank you so much.
You're
Yes,
welcome.
greetings.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
so much
You're
for the
welcome.
information. Very good information. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Quite welcome.
Yes. I have a person that had a stroke 2 years ago, and they weaned them, and then they had put them on 4 different medications, and so they weaned themselves off the medication using some other natural products, and now they're just wanting to know what could they use. And I suggested hemohim, but is there anything else?
I would say hemohim, noni, omega-3 for sure.
Oh man, I was thinking those same 3. Look at God. Look at. Yeah, I was thinking those same 3, but 'cause I just wanted to share with them the products.
And I would say the ginkgo natto also.
Ginkgo natto. Okay,
Yeah,
what exactly does
that's
that
in the
do?
G mall, but it's very important product because the ginkgo is for circulation, and that's usually an issue when you're
Yep.
talking about strokes. And
It
plus
was.
the nattokinase, that's an enzyme that dissolves something called fibrin, and this is what makes clots.
Okay. But you can only get that in the global mall, right?
That's correct.
Well, we gotta find out what group of people ordering.
Well, you
Okay.
just get with your upline, and I'm sure you go up the line. There's somebody ordering.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Excuse me
Okay.
for a
Good.
minute. Pardon me. Excuse me for a minute. Brenda Murray, are you ready to share some of your testimony based upon that question?
Yes. Um, in beginning of March, I had a mini stroke, and of course, they recommend the blood thinner with all of the side effects and cholesterol and the baby aspirin. And I did do it for 21 days because I was still having symptoms, like slurred speech and my hand going numb. But when I was able to get the ginkgo natto, okay, along with the hemohim and the omega-3, um, I, I started taking that. I started taking everything but the ginkgo natto in March, and then I was able to get the ginkgo natto at least by April. And I've been taking it faithfully every day since, and I have no more symptoms.
Okay. Let them know how much of the ginkgo natto you was taking today.
In my case, I started out taking 10 a day. I would take 5 in the morning and then 5 in the evening. Right now, I'm taking 5 in the morning. I don't always take 5 in the evening, but I'm gonna get at least 5 of them in. Mhm.
Okay. Thank you very much. Yes, indeed. She was focused, she was consistent, she was serious.
Yes.
Indeed. So, all right. Thank you. You've been a blessing this evening. All righty. Okay, so it's 8:59. We have enough room for one more question on this evening. All righty. Well, just because it's 8:59, we probably through with all the questions. All right. Now, we got about 63 on here. On here. Now, I want everybody to remember, right now, we can do 500 right now. So we need to see this 63. Last week we had 100 people was complaining because they couldn't get in. I'm like, where's the rest of the from last week? So we got 63 this week. Hey, invite, invite, invite. We want to see 123 next week. Okay? Alrighty. So everybody that said they got people from that's, here and there and everywhere, hey, invite them on. We welcome them. Okay? With love. So on this night, let's get ready to say good night. Good night, young girl.
Boy.
Good night.
Good
Good night.
night.
Good night, everybody. God bless. Good night.
Indeed.
Good
Night,
night.
Good night. Be
night.
blessed.
Thank
Night.
you so
Good night.
much.
Good night.
Okay. Good
Thank
night.
Good
you.
night. Good night.
Good
Good night.
night.
Good
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 night.
night,
night.
Althea.
Good night.
Good
Good
night.
Good
night.
night.
Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night,
Good
Pastor.
night, Pastor.
Adios.
Good night, Pastor Taylor. Good night,
Good
Minister
night.
Belinda.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, Carl.
Good night, everyone.
Good
Good
night,
good
Dr.
night. Good
Walita.
night, Dr.
Everyone.
Walita. Good
Thank you
night, Dr.
so much.
Val. Good
Good
night,
night.
Winnie.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Good
Good night,
night.
Joyce.
Good night.
All righty.
Good
Oh, do
night.
that gallery view. Okay. Good night, Rose Lee. Indeed. All righty. Good night, Martin. Yes. All righty.